So I think for everyone in healthcare, or everyone who interacts with the healthcare system, they might have different views on what's broken, how it's broken. For me, of course, I have the perspective of a primary care physician. Also, I guess as a patient, because I do, I am a patient sometimes. The biggest problem is access. For me, access means the patient has an ability to see me. The patient has an ability to, fulfill our agreements on what their treatment plan is, right? You talk about medications, talk about lifestyle changes, talk about, different things, right? If that patient doesn't have good access to healthy food, they don't have enough time to do like physical activity, they don't have access to do those physical activities. So whether it's a gym membership, whether it's a safe neighborhood, whether it's like, a pathway to walk on their streets, right? All these are things that limit how well they're able to control their chronic diseases. Most of my patients are on Medicaid or Medicare or both. Insurance is just one of them, but it's a big part of it because there are like large amount of people who don't even have insurance. So technically they don't have access to see you. So you can have all the openings, all the open schedules and everything. Your clinic can be wide open for them to walk in, but they can't because this is how much it's going to cost them. Like I literally had a patient the other day who came in with, abdominal pain. We get that all the time, right? Abdominal pain. Sounds simple, but they don't have health insurance. So this is me sitting in that room trying to figure out what things we need to test for. So we should treat for something so we can avoid testing for it, so we can test for another thing, so we can, and then ultimately I'm like, you might end up needing a CT scan, but let's just wait for that. Let's try all these things, treatments first. And if none of these things work, let's do the lab work to make sure that you don't have leukocytosis, which tells me you have some kind of infection. Let's do a PPI just in case it might be H. pylori, so we can treat it that way, and then in the meantime, avoid certain kinds of food to see if that's what's triggering this, right? Thank goodness it was H. pylori. How do I know this? Because I did a breath test, right? It was one of the tests that I did on the patient, which I know is going to cost that patient a lot of money and then put them in debt and then cause a lot of anxiety and then they can't even work because of, like everything just kind of snowballs. But so you end up, being in debt. They send you to collections, they set up a payment plan for you, whatever. You now start getting like 1,001 phone calls and voicemails from hospitals asking you to pay. Like it's really, especially when something like this is doable and avoidable in a society that we claim to care for our neighbors, right? We claim to care for each other. We claim to be a first world country, developed, blah, blah, blah. And you can't care for your people. Like it's unthinkable. It's unthinkable. There are very, like a small amount of people who benefit from this process. And they're the ones who get called the shots as to, how the country operates, sadly. That patient, by the way, I had to literally sit them down and go through GoodRx and figure out what pharmacy. So now they have to drive like 20 minutes to a different pharmacy so they can buy their meds. And, it's too much. It really is. And for me as a primary care doctor, I get to go through this journey with each and every one of my patients, so that's where I think a huge part of my perspective comes from, is the fact that I get to have these experiences with each and every one of my patients every day.
My name is Linda. A little backstory that's important to know is I'm a DACA recipient. So for those who aren't familiar with what that means, it stands for Deferred Action for Childhood Arrival. I was brought here when I was 6 years old. And so around when I was like 15, 16, I was able to apply for DACA, which gave me a lot of opportunities, including being able to work and have health care and travel. But prior to that, I was considered undocumented, which meant my access to healthcare was very limited. And I learned how hard that can be very quickly. When I was in first grade, about 6 to 8 months being here, I accidentally cut my finger on the bathroom stall at school, and they had to take me to the emergency room, and my mom was called. It took my parents 10 years to pay that off because there were no resources. So growing up, just going to the doctor was kind of a big deal. Fast forward to when I was in 9th grade, I was running late for school and I couldn't be late to the bus because otherwise my parents would have to pay around $7 to $5 for a taxi because my mom doesn't drive. And so I was like, I can't miss this bus. And I lived on the 2nd floor of an apartment building and I was running down the stairs and I missed a couple steps and I hurt my ankle pretty bad. And at that moment I started just bawling my eyes out. And I remembered I had to go to school, so I got up and I made it to the bus and off the bus and got to school, and I sat down at one of the tables for breakfast and I just couldn't take it. It hurt so bad that I saw one of the teachers. I told her what happened, that my ankle hurt really bad and I couldn't go to the doctor because I was going to get a really big bill that I wasn't going to be able to pay. And she took me to the nurse. I told her I couldn't go to the doctor because I would get a big bill, and I felt like I couldn't go necessarily to the doctor, or that, you know, it had to be something really important for me to be able to go. It was kind of a scary thought. And so to some people it can seem like such basic care because people have access to it, and you know, when you don't have access to that care, it really does make a difference, and it does change, you know, your everyday life. And I'm really happy to be here. I think it's a really great opportunity that I was given to be able to give back to my community and be able to help other people that were in the same situation that I was, because healthcare is really important. It can be really stressful.
Yeah, insurance needs to change. We need a universal healthcare plan that works for everyone, right? Like, I've literally had that happen on so many occasions. It's actually not funny, where, you know, you see a patient, you're like, holy, you know, you have, like, your blood sugar is so high, you need to be on insulin. So let's start this insulin right away while we start these other, you know, pills that will help, you know, the insulin do its work. And they leave to their pharmacy, and the pharmacy says, oh, we need a prior authorization. This was, of course, before, you know, insulin dropped to the price it is now. By the time they wait for that, you know, prior authorization to go through, the patient has already come to the ER in DKA, right? That's what it means when you say the medication needs to be given now. All these things won't come out if you don't ask, if you don't take that time. And now time is literally money. So all that time you're not making money for your health system, you're spending on your patient. If we have the time to care for people in that moment, they wouldn't need to come again in 2 weeks to see me and talk about something else. Because right now, the expectation of the system is that you set an agenda, right? You do agenda setting with the patient. So you tell them, oh, I can only address 1 or 2 things today. You need to set a follow-up visit to see me. Do you know if the patient has time again? Do you know what it took for the patient to even come today, that you think they might be able to come back in 2 weeks to see you? Really? You need to understand the human side of things and understand that people can't always have the time to be there when you expect them to be. You know, people have to put food on their table. They have to pay for gas. They have to pay, you know, rent. They have to pay so many other things that the medical bill, especially after they've received the care, is like not top of their priority, you know. The only fear, though, is then they don't want to come back to see you because they have that bill, which is a problem. You want a patient to access the healthcare system, and when they're, you know, burdened by all those bills, it's human nature to feel like, I don't want to go there and get even more bills, or what if I go there and they don't want to treat me because I have all these bills, right? So that is not it's not good for our patients, it's not good for our community, it's not good for so-called metrics that we're trying to meet, right? It's not good for any of that. So having health insurance, you know, like universal health care, will take all that away. And once that starts happening, you'll see a shift, right? Because many of the people who can't pay for their, you know, doctor's visit, they end up going to the ER. And then we are worried. And, you know, one of the metrics for hospital is, you know, avoidable ER visits. Well, maybe if everyone had health insurance, you wouldn't have those avoidable ER visits, you know? They don't want to be there. Who wants to wait like hours just to get seen for a freaking ear infection? Sorry, I should not use a freaking. You know, who wants to wait hours just so they can get a work note? Trust me, I've seen that so many times I can't even count. So it makes like our healthcare system right now just makes no sense. And unfortunately, all these, communities that have people with lower socioeconomic status, like no one wants to invest there, no one wants to send anyone there. So it's like they're trying to maximize profit, trying to have less people do the work of more people. If we have a healthcare system that actually understands that everything is interconnected and all those components need to be taken care of, then I would say we have universal healthcare, like comprehensive universal healthcare. Healthcare that actually makes sense. Healthcare that's patient in communication with their primary care. So the patient's health is managed by their primary care provider, who then, advocates, I guess, for their needs, right? So if the two of them agree that this is the plan we need to move on with, that's what it is. Instead of having, an insurance company go back and forth. So ultimately, I think good healthcare, universal healthcare, comprehensive healthcare, which includes dental and vision, right? So everything ties in together. So if we have a healthcare system that actually understands that everything is interconnected and all those components need to be taken care of, then I would say we have universal healthcare, right?
Soy residente de aquí de Minnesota y llegué en el año de 1995. Me di cuenta por parte de algunas otras compañeros, otras personas que también tenían las mismas necesidades como yo. Somos personas diabéticas, somos personas enfermas y estoy luchando ya que soy discapacitado porque me cortaron una pierna por mi enfermedad de diabetes. Pero aquí estoy y también estoy para ayudar a otras personas que soliciten información de cómo sobrellevar nuestra enfermedad, cómo tratar de nuestra enfermedad, cómo sobrellevarla y cómo tratar y cómo seguir adelante para tener una mejor vida, para ser mejores personas. Y si nosotros nos ayudamos a nuestras familias que no estén cargando con toda la situación. Bueno, antes éramos como animalitos, cada quien andaba por su lado pues era porque en realidad no teníamos documentos en este país. Entonces el hecho de no tener documentos, no tienes aquí nada. Y peor si no habla el idioma de ese país, va a sufrir, porque no va a tener lo mismo, simplemente en alimentos, ¿verdad? De todo el complejo somos los más pobres, los más de abajo. Andábamos descarriados, no teníamos nada, ni a dónde acudir, ni a quién acudir, y si preguntábamos, nadie nos ayudaba en nada. Entonces era muy duro porque sufrimos mucho por cuestiones de que nos hacía falta todo. Algunos funcionarios públicos federales, expresidentes, han dicho que somos esto, somos lo otro, nos han criminalizado y no es así. La realidad de las personas es que las personas que comparten, viven y están al pendiente de nuestras familias y vienen y nos visitan como aquí esta persona, ellos saben que no es cierto. Lo único que queremos es vivir en paz, tener una vida y tener comida, vestido, calzado y estar bien, compartir nuestros vecinos, compartir con nuestros hermanos, nuestras personas que no conocemos, que son nuestros hermanos igual, compartir nuestra experiencia con las familias y ayudarnos unos a otros, es lo que hacemos. Una persona que no es legal en este país no tiene derecho a nada completamente, está fuera de cualquier tipo de ayuda, de servicio, de seguro, de aseguranza, de cualquier todo, ¿sí? ¿Por qué? Porque llegamos a aquí para mejorar nuestra vida, para salir adelante. Y esta es una forma de mejorar de nuestra vida, de sobrellevar nuestra situación familiar en mejores condiciones y mejor. Ya estoy mejor, estoy tranquilo y gracias a Dios puedo confiar en mi familia, en mis familiares, conocidos y amigos. Que cuando tiene uno información acerca de las enfermedades que uno tiene, que uno padece, tiene uno mejor control de esa enfermedad y lleva uno mejor su vida, un proceso más saludable. Y cuando uno no tiene conocimientos de nada, pues camina uno como desorientado, como un animal en el desierto. Corres para allá, corres para acá, ya no allá y no sabes qué hacer y se te está cayendo la carne a pedazos. ¿Por qué? Porque no tienes conocimiento de tu situación, de cómo controlar tu cuerpo, tus enfermedades. Que hay gente aquí de todos los países, hay de somalíes de África, hay de Perú, de Honduras, El Salvador, Guatemala, de México, todos los países latinos, los países de Europa, de África, de Asia, de todos los países, que nos comportemos bien con ellos unos a otros y nosotros los ayudemos y ellos nos ayudan a entender, también a sobrellevar su vida, porque también es gente que sufre, gente pobre que viene de otros lugares del mundo que también vienen a trabajar, a tener algo para qué comer, nomás que pues de diferentes culturas, diferentes costumbres, pero son gentes hermanas, hermanos, hermanas, y son gente que es buena. Les ayudo, les informo y les comunico, y si yo no sé el idioma, busco otra persona que me ayude. ¿Por qué? Porque son gente que sufre igual que de nosotros. Sí, gente que no sabemos si ha comido todo un día o no ha comido. Sí, es duro, en nuestros países es duro. Sí, yo también lo hago aquí con los vecinos o con la gente, les hago una atenta y amable invitación para que vayan, asistan, se informen, aprendan y entiendan cómo controlar sus vidas y qué es lo que tienen que hacer y cómo lo van a hacer, ¿verdad? Y que no se metan en problemas, que tengan una vida tranquila, paciente y ayuden a los demás. Sí.
I practice in a community that's mostly, conservative. Of course, like I said, many of my patients are on Medicaid or Medicare or both. So when they're having issues with, paying for their medicine, paying for this, as a constituent, you can hold your representative accountable for what they do on your behalf. That's how I see it. So when things like that happen, I tell my patients, I'm like, next time you should ask your representative why they voted against this that could have benefited you in this instance, right? And I say that because that's just the honest truth. And as long as I have access to, my patients, and I have access to the knowledge of how certain things affect them, whether it's laws, whether it's, policies on a national, state, local level, I will still have those conversations with them. Like this whole insulin matter, so these companies could have made insulin available for a long, long time. Yet it took how many years and how many people's deaths for us to get to this point? It is ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. At the end of the day, I just want to be able to care for people. I just want to be able, and for me, it's even more personal because these people are my neighbors, right? These people are my nannies, my, preschool teachers, literally. Maybe not my preschool teacher, but maybe their sister. It's those things where I know these people, and when they struggle in this way, I take it very personally. But insurance companies do need to go. As long as they are present, as long as they call the shots, as long as they're as bloated as they are, with so many executives getting bonuses and all that, even the so-called hospital systems, they need to be restructured. Because the hospital systems claim to be nonprofit, but they're just as bad, if not worse, than the insurance companies because they actually come in direct contact with the patients, yet don't recognize how important it is to put those patients first. They still dance to the tune of the insurance companies, so they're kind of worse. So I think one, everyone needs to have insurance, and it shouldn't be the current insurance companies that we have right now, because they're for profit, right? When someone is for profit, why would they care to give good anything, right? They're not incentivized to give you anything, as a matter of fact. So why would they want to do it? Out of the kindness of their hearts? No. So all those things should not factor into the quality of healthcare they get. Because of who they are, where they're from, where they live, that's the problem, because healthcare is treated as a commodity. It's not seen as a component of life. It's not seen as something that it's part of the human experience, right? Healthcare is part of the human experience. We all need healthcare. So why, for any reason, would a society that's supposed to be as, advanced as ours not have that be accessible to every single person? So I think that's something a lot of people miss, and it's part of the whole propaganda that prevents things like that from happening. Because whenever someone brings up the idea of universal healthcare, someone always has something offensive to say, if you work hard enough, you can afford healthcare. Well, that's not actually how it works. People who work 2 jobs can't afford healthcare. Do they work any less? Can you do the jobs they do? So yeah, so there are lots of things that are unfair in this country. Healthcare is a huge one, a big one, especially when you need it. I mean, there's food, there's housing too, and that's a different issue too. But food and housing play into healthcare. It all connects, right? Yeah. You can't have one without the other. We need to stop failing people in this country, because I feel like we're failing a lot of people.